Hello, this is Ruby Romana. Thanks for having a reading with me. How can I help you? Hello, lovely ladies and gorgeous gentlemen. My name is Ruby Romana and welcome to this timeless pick a card reading. The question for this particular pick a card reading is, are we right for each other? All you need to do is decide which card you feel the most magnetized towards, which one is compelling you towards it the most. Is it card 1 or is it card 2? Is it the card on the left or is it the card on the right? Now, while you're making up your mind, I will say to you, whatever card you may choose is the card destiny has for you. No matter the answer, yes or no, with the message that's given, you get a lucky throw. Oh, a lucky throw. Yes, you heard right. You get a lucky throw. So this is what's going to happen. I've got two lovely, gorgeous dice here. Don't they look lovely and witchy and, ooh, just so gorgeous and a little bit playful, don't they? A little bit naughty dice. Okay, so I've decided that sometimes we get the answer that we don't really want, don't we? So one of these cards is inevitably going to be a no. So I kind of feel like you've got to take something nice away with you from this reading, don't you, if you do get a no. So for each card, I'm going to throw these dice, and it doesn't matter, obviously, whatever day that you're watching this video on. This video pertains to the message pertains to actually when you're watching the video, not the date that I recorded it on and not the date that I upload it to the internet on. Okay, so whenever you're watching this, whatever number comes up for you in a moment will be your lucky number for this day that you're watching this video on. Okay, so let's go for card number 1 first. Let's give you a lucky throw. This is to all of you who have chosen card number 1. Now let's see what your lucky number will be. Number 2. There you go. So your lucky number is number 2. Now let's do the same thing for the second card. Ooh, your lucky number is number 3. So I don't know, maybe you kind of filling in a lottery slip, that kind of thing, and you're not kind of sure as to what number to choose. So, you know, if you've chosen this card here, the number 1 card with the left, put number 2 on that lottery slip. And likewise, if you've chosen the second card, the card on the right, include number 3 on your lottery slip, that kind of thing. Right, now with no further distractions, let's see what card 1 has for you. So if you've chosen this card, the answer is, ta-da! The answer is actually no. Okay, this is why it's no. We've got the resolving conflict card here, but the thing is, the resolving conflict card has actually appeared upside down. It's in reverse. And the same things happen really with compatibility. It's actually in reverse. So basically what this really does mean, you're not really meeting in the middle when it comes to our compatibility. It's basically that you're incompatible. So perhaps it's better for you to kind of just, to wave each other, bye-bye and to stay friends, that kind of thing, if you feel that you're able to. But there isn't really a compatibility, so to speak. So, and let's just show you this card close up, resolving conflict. So you've got to learn to resolve conflict, don't you, in a relationship? And we've got some keywords here, haven't we, as well? We've got compatibility, we've got understanding, empathy, and compassion, rather. Because it's appeared upside down. The universe is basically hinting that you're not really going to ever be able to resolve those conflicts long term. You might actually resolve an argument or a dispute for a short period of time, but then the whole issue will bubble up to the surface again. There isn't a strong or a deep compatibility with each other. There's some kind of clashing of temperaments. Some people just aren't really, meant to be together, are they? Some people just don't get on with each other, and that's what this card is all about. These cards are about that you don't really get on with each other. You try to resolve conflict, but it doesn't work out, and then everything's kind of topsy-turvy, that kind of thing. There's no real meeting of minds. And also compromise is really important, isn't it? It's so important to compromise in life, isn't it? But there's no real compromise either. So we've got that issue as well. So if you chose this card, unfortunately, the answer is no. And I'm going to leave it this way up. But the answer is, sadly, it's a no. So let's just put that there for a moment. What do you do in this situation? Well, only you know really what to do. I'm not here to tell you exactly what to do, but no matter how much you try, how hard you try, there's just not going to be that compatibility. There's going to be, there is going to be discord within this relationship, and it's not going to actually get better. It's not going to right itself. And it's also perhaps a stubbornness as well on both your parts. So unfortunately, if you chose this card, the first card, it's a no. Right, so card number 2, the answer is yes, yes, in all of its glory. And what did this is the card that I've just lifted off. Let's put that there for the time being. So it's yes, you're compatible, you're able to commit to each other, you're both willing to commit to each other. That's kind of going to be the next step in your relationship. You feel this connection. It's not a superficial connection. You're linked, you're compatible, you're connected. What other words can I think of? There's fidelity going on. You're not going to be unfaithful to each other. You only have eyes for one another, which basically, to commit, that's exactly what has to be going on in a relationship, doesn't it? So you're kindred spirits, you're connected kind of mind, body, soul, and spirit, all that good stuff. But the connection is deep. It's a deep connectedness between you, a real intimacy. And like I said, probably or this thought has come up, a willingness to be vulnerable to each other. So perhaps with the no card, there wasn't really such a willingness to be vulnerable, because, opening yourself up to true love, it does make you rather vulnerable, doesn't it? But that's love, isn't it? That is love for you. So, okay. So if you've got this card here, if you chose the yes card, then you can let out a sigh of relief. The universe is hinting to you that you should, keep this relationship going, and it will get better. It will indeed. Okay, then. So, and remember that your lucky dice, I believe that it was number 2 for the no card, and it's number 3 for the yes card. Please give this reading the thumbs up, and subscribe, and that's really it for the time being. So, blessed be.